Hello, I'm Jim Ellison, and I'm head of the technical and the educational departments here at Sterngold. And today I'd like to talk to you about why you should use composite materials to pick up all attachments rather than the traditional methyl methacrylate acrylics. You see, we know what patients don't like about the self-curing acrylics. They don't like the taste or the smell, they sting, they heat up. But the biggest problem we face is that they shrink. Even if you measure the powder and the liquid carefully, on average you'll get 7 to 8% shrinkage with a self-curing acrylic. What I would recommend you use is a bisacryl composite. And the particular one I'm going to be talking to you about today is our easy pickup material. Now, we don't have any heat, we don't have any taste to speak of, there's no stinging, and the shrinkage rate is less than 1%, the linear shrinkage rate. So we solve all of the problems, plus we have a denser, much better material. This is a filled composite. It's about 80% filled with barium glass. So it's got the density of a heat-processed acrylic. Now the easy pickup comes in a syringe with plunger, 15 grams of the easy pickup material, and 15 mixing tips. We sell it either with or without the Sternvantage varnish. Now the varnish acts as a primer. Of course you would always make a mechanical undercut, and that will give you very good retention into a denture. However, with any of these composites, if you want chemical bonding to the denture acrylic, you need to use this varnish, and we'll show you how that's used in just a minute. I placed a few drops of the varnish into this disposable dapping dish, and I like to use one of these disposable micro brushes to apply the varnish into the recess inside the denture. This primes the denture so that we'll get chemical bonding. We want to be sure that we only place it into the recess that we've created inside the denture. The next step is to cure the varnish for about a minute if you're using a light box like we have here. If you're using a handheld light, it would be for about 30 seconds at each recess. To prepare the easy pickup syringe, we remove the cap, quarter turn, and then add the mixing tip on, once again turning it in a quarter turn. Now, although the varnish is a light cured product, the easy pickup is a self-cure material. I'm going to show you next how we use this to pick up some attachments. Well, our denture has come out of the light box with the varnish cured, and now we're going to pick up. This case we're using the ORA attachments, although you can pick up any attachment with this. These ORAs are a ball attachment with a little cap or a ring. Now in this case I have the closed retention cap in the anterior ones and the open ring in the posterior. The only difference is I put a little bit of wax on top of the ball on the open rings. Also, you need to block out any undercuts with any attachment. In this case, we use a little white O-ring to around each of these to block out any area that might catch the ERA pickup. So, blocking out any of the undercuts. We'll begin by placing some of the easy pickup onto each of the metal caps so that we engage the undercuts on the side. Then I'm going to add easy pickup into each of the recesses that we made within our denture. And then we'll seat the denture passively. It's always a good idea, rather than telling the patient close lightly, it's better if the dentist hold the denture with his or her fingers so that we're certain that we don't displace the tissue in the edentulous areas. You have about 45 seconds of working time to seat the denture. And then at the 3-minute mark, the easy pickup will have entered what we call the rubbery phase. It will flex, yet it will not distort at that point. It's not completely set in the mouth until about 6 minutes. Well, the easy pickup is set. I've removed the denture, and at this point, if you had any little flash that seeped under the denture base, you could just flick it out very nicely with a scalpel blade. It's one of the nice things where you didn't paint the varnish, it will not stick. This makes cleanup a lot faster and easier than with the acrylic. Well, that's our easy pickup material, a great material for picking up any attachments. If you'd like to learn more about this or to order it, you can go to sterngold.com, or you can call into our toll-free number 800-243-9942. Thank you.